3. And there we go. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, guys, what we decided to do, Lindsay and I decided to do this call together because we're in the Gold Diggers program. And this was one of the slideshows I put together for the Gold Diggers, and a lot of people liked it. So I figured I'd share it with the team. And I was talking to Lindsay. I'm like, you know what, maybe we should do this together with both our teams. So I'm excited to do this for her team also. I'm just going to have everybody mute their phones and laptops here. I don't even know how to mute everybody if I have that opportunity. I don't know. But first I want to talk about Lindsay. Oh, there's Kathleen. Hey, Kathleen. But first of all, I have to talk about Lindsay. So I'm going to edify Lindsay for those people that don't know Lindsay. Lindsay and I have been friends for, 4 or 5 years now. We met before Beachbody. We used to go to World's Gym together, and we worked out there. And then she was doing her very first bikini competition ever. And I think there was maybe 7 people in her class. And I was backstage doing the figure competition part. But anyway, I was there to cheer her on. We started having a great friendship. I've been to her wedding. I mean, we've been friends for so long. But anyway, a friend of ours, had offered this opportunity to Lindsay first. And she took right up on it. And it took a little bit longer for me to get on board with Beachbody at first because I had just stopped competing. And I wasn't ready to get into something else. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this, but I finally joined, and it's been 3 years. And so Lindsay and I have been through the 3 years together with this. I mean, it's been amazing. But she is a 2-star diamond, but a 6-star lifetime coach. And she has also retired from her nursing job. She used to work PRN part-time, 12-hour shifts, and she wanted to be home with a little girl. So she was working this Beachbody business so well that she was able to retire from her nursing program, or nursing job, and now she stays home full-time. But she's also an NPC competitor. Like I said, she competes still. She also runs a training business out of her home with her husband. So they're very busy. And plus she's running the Beachbody business. So obviously health and fitness are her life, and she's been able to pay forward in so many different ways. And she's also a Success Club All-Star legend, which means she's hit Success Club 24 months in a row. And we walked the stage together behind each other in front of thousands of coaches at Summit last year. So that was an honor to do that with you, Lindsay. So I had to make sure you guys all know who Lindsay is before I started the call. And then she's just going to say a little bit about me to her team, because some of her team doesn't know me. So.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to be here. And thank you so much for letting our team come and spend some time with you tonight.
Sure.
And just like Lisa said, we've been friends for a while now, and I'll never forget that day backstage. I was so nervous, and she literally just came up to me, embraced me, and said, "It's gonna be fine, just go have fun." So literally just the sweetest person I know, kind, generous, giving, heart of gold. And she actually has 2-star diamond status as well. And she won what was that, Lisa? The Generosity Award?
Oh, yeah, the Love and Generosity Award.
Love and Generosity Award in Team Aspire a couple years back. And also this past year, what was the one that you got then? I'm sorry.
I think, Courtney got it this year, so.
Oh, that same one. Okay.
Yeah.
But she just completed the Ultimate Reset. So if you guys haven't seen her results yet, she just posted them on her page, and she did an amazing job. So go show her some love over there on her site, is it your Facebook page or your live page?
I shared them on both, but yeah.
On both?
Whoever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah, but she's super busy too. She's got 2 teenage boys. They're involved in quite a few things from what I remember, following on your wall and stuff, and sports and whatnot. And she is also a registered nurse. She works part-time. And like she said, we got to walk the stage together last year at Summit. So she is a Success Club All-Star legend. And she has her own team that she is growing, and it's Team Pursuit. And she has 600 people in her downline currently, so that's a huge deal. And I was just talking with Kathleen's team this evening and talking about the team cycle bonus. I know we're not going to go into that too much today, but the importance of starting to build your team and what it can become over the years. And clearly Lisa is doing something right because she has a team of 600. So she's going to talk about the leadership ladder tonight. And like she said, she put together that slide and it was very helpful. And so now tonight, I think it's important for all of us to take notes and just really learn from what Lisa has to share.
Thanks, Lindsay. And I almost forgot that you also got like Coach of the Year, Leader of the Year for Aspire 2 years in a row. So that's pretty impressive, my dear.
Thank you.
Sure. So, okay, let me screen share here. We'll get into the meat of the call. And then when I'm done with this, we'll have a question and answer when I'm done. And then I'll go over stuff with my team, with my own team business stuff, but you guys don't have to stay on the call for that. So let's see, I'm gonna put this in presentation mode. Let's get myself out of the picture here. Okay, so this is huge, guys. You know, this leadership ladder, it's called Raising the Bar. You know, we did not have this when we first started it over 3 years ago. And this is so helpful when you understand it. When I was researching this to do this, put this presentation together, I learned a lot just researching it and really looking into it. But it is an amazing way to mark your progress in your business and to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to advance your business. Because it's not all about rank, but when you do the leadership ladder and you do the simple steps, the benchmarks, the rank just comes with it. So, because we all know that this is a relationship business and it's people first, and you're going to hear a lot about rank and all that, but the main thing is that you continue to help people, and the more people we help, the better our business grows, the more people we get to join our teams because they want to pay it forward. So we just have to always remember it's a relationship business, and when you look at this leadership ladder, you'll be able to tell how to make sure you're hitting the right benchmark so you can grow. So like I said, we didn't have this. We were pretty much just told, here's how to get to Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, and that was it. And then when they came out with this leadership ladder, it was great because then we have these benchmarks, which I'll talk about here in a second. So, and actually, I gotta say, show you guys something. I'm really excited about this. I'm stupid and crazy about this crazy stuff, but look at this. If I click on this, I get a pointer. Isn't that awesome? Sorry, I had to share that. So I love Google. This is Google Slides that I put this together, and that's something new. So I had to show that. Okay, so when you start looking at the leadership ladder and you start to learn it, you can take your business from ordinary to extraordinary. And what I did is I'll show you how to get to this, but Melanie Mitro did an amazing presentation on this at Summit. And so I actually listened to her Summit presentation again and took a lot of the wording from her presentation and made it into this slide. Okay, so this is the benchmark breakdown by rung. So this is what I'm going to be talking about and referring back to during this call. You're going to hear about business starters, team builders, team leaders, organization leader, and an executive leader. So I wanted to explain exactly what these columns mean and how you can read this so you understand what you need to reach each month. So actually I can use this pointer here. I can actually use it. Yay. Okay, so for commissions, it says 100 BP. It's bonus points, but that means $100, pretty much. So if you make $100 per month, you hit Success Club 5, and you're a coach, then you become a business starter for that month. Now for the next month, if you want to move up the rung, you can see what you need to hit. You need to make $250 commission for the month. You have to make Success Club 5, and as you can see, that's consistent across the board, so that's for every rung. You have to be an Emerald coach. And then this PS with 1+ SC points means you have to have a personally sponsored coach that has at least one Success Club point. So with this, for a team builder, you need to have 2 coaches that have at least one Success Club point. And then this is when they start looking at your weak leg volume. I know some of you might be new and you don't understand the weak leg, strong leg yet, but the weak leg volume, you need to have at least 200 on it. And that's for the whole month. That's not per week. That's actually the volume you calculate for the whole month. So if you want to become a team leader, then you need to make 1,000 commission a month, Success Club 5, you need to be Diamond or above, and then you need to have 4 personally sponsored coaches that have made Success Club point 1 point. And then on your weak leg, your volume has to total 1,000 or 5,000 or more for that month. And as you can see, as you go up the ladder here, you hit different benchmarks. But this is what's so great If you want to know how to grow, this is what you need to follow, because if you do this, the rank just comes with it. So this is what I'll keep referring back to throughout this fall. Okay, so how do you find this leadership ladder in your COO? And just let you know, for those that don't know, the COO means Coach Online Office. So you have to log into your office. You click on the News and Training tab that's at the top of your page. You scroll down to the training, and then to the left of the screen, you click on the leadership ladder. And then where can you do your own benchmarks? So when you log into your Coach Online Office, in the very front page, you see your Success Club points right there in the middle, and then you have all the Coach Breaking News on the right, and your rank and everything on the left. So this is right in the middle, and usually it has a Success Club tab. Move this out of the way. The Success Club tab open, but if you go on over and click this one, this is your leadership ladder. So this is an example of what you'll see. It tells you what you did last month. It tells you what you've done this month. So, and then it tells you what you need to do to achieve your next strong benchmark. So I love this because it's so easy to see what you need to do to improve on with your business by just hitting the benchmarks. So what are the advantages of utilizing this ladder? This helps us put blinders on and look down and say, if I want to be making X amount of money, then I need to be doing these behaviors in my business. It gives you a clear roadmap on how to move your business forward and really create sustainability and income, because that is truly what we are all here for as we're helping people along. It helps us recognize gaps in our business. So if you're enrolled and you're trying to achieve your first rung of diamond, you want to look at the benchmarks and you check off if you're doing X, Y, and Z. So if you leave off one of the benchmarks, like say you didn't make Success Club 5, that just leaves a gap to get to that next rung. So you know what you have to improve on for that next month. Doing the leadership ladder gives you a strategy. It helps you look at your business and say, okay, where do I need to go from here? Once you master the 4 vitals, how do I continue to ensure you're growing your business? Then it also helps you set tangible and quantifiable goals. You can go down benchmark goals and check them off, and can clearly paint a picture of where you're going, but also think about how you can use it for your team. So just to let you know, when we talk about Emerald, we tell people they just need 2 coaches and you get your Emerald. But we have to remember that signing up product consumers may build the rank, but not your stability. And what this ladder really focuses on is making sure you have a ground level that's very stable. And this is what I mean by just getting people to Emerald. Sometimes those people, anyone can get to Emerald by signing up their spouse, their friend, their family, etc. But that does not mean you're creating stability in your organization. It just means you have sponsored 2 people who are loyal Shakeology customers. They are not themselves engaged in enrolling activity, so you aren't really creating income at this point. So when you're looking at the leadership ladder, we want to take the foundation of Emerald and say, okay, I want to build a foundation that's built of rock, not on sand. We want to help our coaches get to diamond and to decorate that with volume, income, and Success Club points, because those are the benchmarks on that ladder. Achieving diamond rank is a great milestone. It's a first big step to leadership, but the recognition only lasts a few minutes. So what is going to last for the long haul is what is being deposited in your bank account, that paycheck that helps you achieve your financial dreams, your goals, and helps you prepare for the future. This ladder takes it and makes it more than just rank and helps you build your future, if that's your plan with the business. So many people ask, now when you get to diamond, now what? Are you being consistent with reaching and maintaining your goals? And this was a nice tidbit of information I found, is that the average monthly earnings of coaches who consistently perform at the team leader rung of the leadership ladder make about $2,400 a month. Now I bolded and italicized the consistently because of course you're going to hear that almost daily in this business, is that we have to be consistent if we want to grow a team. So what they say is once you become diamond and you're asking what do we do next, we'll just go back to the basics and pretend you're building another Emerald coach. So what do Emerald coaches do? They focus on the mastery of the skills in a team builder category. So this is where we want to focus on recruiting. You want to expand your market. You want to understand social media. And I tell a lot of my coaches that, when you first start out, just focus on one social media site. There's so many things out there now, even Snapchat and Twitter and Instagram, but become a pro at one area of social media. And then from once you've mastered that social media, then go on to the next one. We don't want to get too overwhelmed because it's so easy to get overwhelmed anyway, becoming a new coach, that we just want you guys to focus on one social media site and then dominate the invite process, which I know is something that everybody loves to work on because even for me, I still have a hard time with it sometimes, but it's something we have to do. And this tells you right here too, that the speed of the leader will be the speed of the pack, pretty much. And she had a good quote, if you want your team to run with you, you have to be up front running ahead. So pretty much if we're doing the 4 vitals, if we're showing our teams what we need, what we're doing, then they're just going to follow right behind us. You know, they won't need to be taught because they just see what we're doing and we're being consistent. So it's great because I love that. The speed of the leader equals the speed of the pack. Okay, there's no secret sauce to this business and the leadership ladder. It's truly about building the relationships, connecting with new people daily, following up, creating a supportive team environment, and it's more than just a success club point. Carl said in his Surge, I don't know if you guys all saw that, that he always brings it back to being about the people, not the points, not the rank, not the money. That all comes with the more people we help. And I love that about him. Okay, for diamond coaches, you want to push the envelope and step outside your comfort zone. You have to think like a business owner if you want to create a sustainable long-term income. So when you become a diamond coach, and as you're going through this leadership ladder, you want to be holding the business opportunity calls. You want to communicate with your team and keep them motivated. You want to host team calls. You want to understand the strategy of your business. You want to focus on your downline, which is great. We can look at our downline from our coach online office and see who is performing monthly. But you still want to lead with integrity, heart, and hustle. So Melanie talks a lot about trying to evaluate yourself during this whole process as you're moving up the ladder. So you want to self-evaluate yourself. One thing that she does all the time is she goes to her own Facebook wall, like she doesn't know who she is, and looks at it and says, hey, is this person interesting? Would I want to work with this person? Is this person adding value to something that I might need help with? So always go back to your pages and see if you are creating that atmosphere that people would like to keep coming back to. Are you doing monthly coach basics? So some of the coaches you're going to hear do coach basics. We do the Emerald Factory, which is 2 weeks of training. So you're going to hear those intertwined, but every team, as they spurt off and do their own thing, do different things. But when you become a diamond coach, this is stuff that you'll definitely want to start doing for your team. Again, business opportunity calls. You want to make sure you get your new coaches started right. You want to create systems to duplicate success. You want to understand your organization. And what I do now will determine the future success. Okay, so when you're looking at moving up the ladder rungs, you want to make sure you're doing the activities that a team leader should do. Again, maintaining consistency in your daily behaviors. And just remember the ladder is dynamic. So if 1 month you could be a team builder or an executive leader, but if you didn't make Success Club 5, you can actually go back down the rung. So that's why they call it, it's dynamic. You're not just, when you hit one rung, it does not mean that you stay there. So that's why it pushes you to keep doing those benchmarks every month if you want to grow, because you can't fall back down. And I have done that. So, and it's not the best feeling, but it's my own fault. You just have to keep working at it and being consistent. Make sure you're checking, doing checks and balances for stability. Always looking at your downline. Every Wednesday night, I look in my back office to make sure everybody's doing okay. If they need help getting somebody active, I reach out to them to let them, give them ideas on how to make their coach active. So always looking in that online office. You want to make sure you create a strategic plan for the next steps too. Always planning ahead. So pretty much this leadership ladder it helps you build a solid foundation on the lower rungs so you have an organization that is successful and thriving. If you really want future sustainability, future success and growth, embrace the ladder, take it back to your team, train them, share it, make it a part of everything you do. Because if you build that on the lower rungs, when you get up higher, it will be so much easier. And that's pretty much it for that. But I wanted to, let me stop here. Go over, get this here so I can see everybody again. Let me stop sharing here. Something else she said, that if we have coaches on our team that are go-getters, that say they want to take it to the top, that they want to, like, the running is sprinting right out of the line, or right out of the gate. She said that when you teach them about the leadership ladder, you tell them to hit Success Club 10, okay? Because it's a higher goal, and it'll get them to their goals quicker if that's what they want. They need more of a challenge. Then also, you tell them not to just recruit 1 or 2 coaches a month. You want them to recruit 3 to 5 a month. So that's something that she is bringing back to her team. She's trying to figure out what they want out of business, how they want to start. She goes over the leadership ladder, and everybody has a clear-cut understanding of what they need to do if they want to advance and rank in the business. So again, this video that Melanie did, I mean, I can only do so much. It's amazing listening to her talk. And that is also in the Coach Online office, where I told you guys to access it under the training tab. There's 2 videos there. One's from Michael Neiman, the now president, one of the co-presidents, and then also from Melanie Mitro. So if you guys want to see those videos, I think Melanie's is about 25 minutes, and I think Michael's is only like 5 to 7 minutes, to help you explain the leadership ladder a little bit more. But I just took tidbits from what Melanie said during her speech. But I really like it. It keeps you on track, and really helps you understand what you need to do to take it to the next level. So hopefully that helps. Does anybody have any questions? Has everybody even seen this leadership ladder? Have you guys all seen the ladder? Okay. All right. That's good. All right. Anybody have any questions? It was so good. No one has questions. All right. I don't know, Lindsay, if you wanted to add anything else to that, since with all this training that we've been doing.
I was just gonna say, like, how it really is a good benchmark for you to watch. And Lisa was right about if you miss Success Club, how your run goes down. And I did not know that. So if you guys didn't already know this, one of my diamonds is my husband. So I try to reach Success Club in both of our business centers, but not last month, but the month before, I only had 3 points in my business center. And I had I think I had 7 or 8 in his. So I looked at my leadership ladder and I was like, oh my gosh. I went from team leader to nothing. Is that what happened to you? Yeah. So don't let that happen to you guys. Most of you are only in control of one business center. So just stay on that Success Club 5 every single month and be pushing for more. You guys are completely capable of hitting Success Club 5. It's just a matter of how many people you're talking to each month. So yes, that was upsetting, like Lisa said, but again, it's all our own faults. If we're not watching that, or if we're not doing the research, and like I said, I didn't know that was going to happen, it's nobody's fault but mine. So, but I can't think of anything else to add to that. I think you covered everything. I think it's a great way to track your success and not just worry so much about rank, but those benchmarks, your volume, your coaches that are getting in Success Club. You want to make sure you're helping your coaches do that and succeed. So.
Yep, and what I love about it too is that we only have to help 3 to 5 people a month. It's Success Club 5. They didn't make it Success Club 10 or 20 or 30 as a benchmark. So I love that we, just helping actually 2 to 3 people, whatever, 3 I should say, a month is what can get us to the next benchmark. So I love that they did that in a lower, so it's not stressful to people, not as stressful, some other things. So.
Yeah, I see that. I'm looking at mine, and it says next rung benchmark, Success Club 5. But if I hit all the other ones, I could be an organizational leader.
Yep.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So I thought, I don't know, I just love having that, and it's just nice to have it all broken down, because I know we have a lot of emeralds on my team, Lindsay. I don't know about you. But we check boxes and to check things off and organization. So it's nice to have that. But
yeah, I have a couple emerald brain people, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are doing great, your team. By the way, Lindsay's name of her team is Team Exhilarate. So you'll see her name mentioned a lot. And they're doing some great things on their team. So it's pretty exciting. But yeah, so her husband, she built a diamond also. And I know that, who else did that? Lindsay McGuire and Julene have built their husbands to diamond. So I still got to work on my husband yet.
We'll get there.
Yep. Yeah. Was that helpful? Did that help you guys a little bit understand it? Okay. All right. I see my cousin Sarah on here. Hey, Sarah. So, all right. Well, I guess, I don't know, Lindsay, if you want to say if there's anything else anybody else wants to mention while we're all on the call together, since we're on different teams. I know I'll be continuing my call with my team after this because we have some catching up to do. But I don't know if there's anything else anybody here wants to ask Lindsay since she's rocking it. Oh, and thank you for the shout out for the ultimate reset, Lindsay. You guys, that was so hard. You guys have no idea. I'm not a person that doesn't like to not work out, but I had to because I have an autoimmune disorder, those people that don't know. So I had to see if some of the foods were inflaming my body and making my autoimmune disorder worse. So that's actually the main reason why I did it, but I just wasn't feeling right. I put on like 10 pounds, but that's the main reason why I did the reset. And for anybody that is thinking about doing it, it's a great program. It's a lot of prep. It's a lot of meal prep. But when you do the program, everything is laid out for you. All your recipes, your whole meal plan, everything you need to eat per day, all the supplements, it's all outlined. You don't have to take any guesses on what you're supposed to do. So if you have anybody that can't exercise and really needs help with nutrition, it's a great program for those people, even though it is a lot with meal prep. But once they start, it's, I don't know. I don't know. You just have more control when you have that, meal prep all in order. So, but definitely I would recommend it to people. I know it's a more expensive program. So a lot of people I'm talking to about it because they've seen my results, but then they see the cost, you know how that goes, but I'm trying to help them see the value, but it's definitely worth recommending for those people that can't exercise. So.
Lisa?
Yes, ma'am.
How much time were you spending in meal prep every day?
Well, you know what? I try to do 3 to 4 days at a time, at once. So I'd spend an hour, a couple hours, maybe on a Sunday, and then on Wednesday night, about another couple hours. And then sometimes after like the second week, I got lazy and I was cooking something every night.
I was just curious. That actually is better than I was expecting, given all your pictures. I was like, I don't even think I could physically achieve that without not sleeping.
Yeah, it was hard, but and you don't have to eat all the different meals. You actually could have made some of the same meals for the week, but I wanted to try everything different because I've never tried some of that food. So I made it harder on myself because I did make every single recipe except for one. I didn't have something. So I still have to make that. But yes, it was a lot. I think I spent more time grocery shopping because at first I didn't know what half the food was. I mean, who knows what jicama is and fennel and, miso and tempeh. Really? Now I can say that and I know where it's at. I can find it. But it took a long time for me to go through the stores and find out what stores had all this stuff too. So, but they give you a whole grocery list, just like a lot of the programs do. This gives you a whole grocery list, and it's based off of 3 different weeks. It's 1 week. Every week is different, and they add in different supplements for that week, depending on if you're restoring, reclaiming, or resetting. I can't remember the 3 phases now, but they also have, just to let you know, they also have 4 or 5 different Facebook groups. They have the preset before you do the reset. They have week 1, week 2, week 3, and they also have a post-reset Facebook group. So there's a ton of support for anybody that's interested in this program on Facebook. I mean, it's amazing. I've never seen something so detailed in my life. So it's definitely worth it. Good question, Ann.
So are you going back to eating?
It's so funny. So many people, No, Gabby, it's so funny because everybody's like, are you going to eat regular food now? I'm like, well, it is regular food, but it's just different food. But what they do is when you're unresetting, I guess, they have you reverse the program. So this first week, I pretty much stick to what I was doing my last week, but you start adding back in the grains. So they want to see if your body reacts to any of the grains. And then they can start adding in legumes this week too, but it's a slow process. And then next week, I start adding back in dairy and animal proteins if I want. But I really want to see how this affects my stomach. And then eggs. So it's like you reverse the process of the 3 weeks. No alcohol, no sugar, no coffee, not even chewing gum. I never brush my teeth so much. So they don't, because they don't, a lot of the sugar-free gum, you guys, has sorbitol in it. It can reduce bloating and gas. So I didn't even have any gum. I just brushed my teeth more. But to tell you the truth, when you're eating healthy, your body really doesn't smell. It just doesn't. My skin is so much softer. It's weird. My skin is so much softer. Obviously, I have more energy in the mornings. I'm able to wake up now. But your body's working so hard on the inside. I was still tired during the day. During the day, I did get tired because it's a lot. So, but the supplements are all natural. They're all enzymes, prebiotics, probiotics, and some milk thistle to help with your liver. So they're all natural. Even the capsules that come in are gluten-free. So it's pretty much gluten-free diet when you're doing it too. And you're all vegan by the second week. So I could talk forever. It was a good program. But yeah, Gabby, so I have to start reintroducing foods, regular foods this week. So
if you, and this is more just, I mean, I'm just curious, but
yeah,
with your, obviously you're doing this for more of your autoimmune issues.
Right.
So if in your next week, when you start adding in your grains, if you start to feel a difference, are you going to break that down like more of a restriction diet like they do, where you take just part of it to see if you can really narrow it down, or are you just going to cut out grains?
No, I probably narrow it down. I probably just have to go gluten-free, to tell you the truth, because I feel great being not on gluten, anything gluten. I still have to research that. But I guess as long as you're eating whole foods, you're pretty much gluten-free. But I think I'm going to have to do that because with my autoimmune thing, I'm actually more prone to getting celiac. So I really probably just, probably stay away from the wheat and stuff. So we'll see.
I'll find this interesting podcast that I listened to on the whole gluten thing.
Cool. Okay.
Because we really focus on one form of gluten. And corn has gluten. So a lot of people who eliminate gluten from wheat, they still keep gluten from other forms of food and are okay, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting. I'll find it.
Okay, thanks. All right.
You heard my dogs bark, which means it's my 6:30 showing up.
Oh yeah, Gabby's in Las Vegas. So nice. All right. That's a good question.
All right.
Yeah, let me know, Gabby. Send it to me. It'd be great. So
I will. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, and bye the rest of our team.
Yeah, Gabby's got to go. If you guys have to go from Lindsay's team, that's okay. I understand. So I appreciate you guys all getting on. It's good to see you, Kathleen. I have to say, Kathleen, great job on your competition. You looked amazing. Tracy, Kathleen's another competitor. Just let you know. So Tracy wants to compete one day. She's never competed. So you're welcome, Amanda. So that's one of her dreams. So we have a lot of competitors on this team, Tracy. But yeah, congratulations, Kathy. Do you go by Kathy or Kathleen?
Kathleen or Kat, either one.
Okay. And you're a nurse too, right?
Yes, I'm a trauma RN.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I used to work critical care float, so.
Oh, awesome.
Right there with you.
Gotcha.
All right, well, I'll let you guys go, and then I'll just keep my team on so we can go over some stuff. We won't bore you guys with my team stuff. So thanks for coming. Alyssa, it was nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Yeah, good luck with everything. You're going to do great. So you have a great attitude.
Thank you.
You just keep doing what you're doing. So
Thank you.
welcome. Hopefully we'll get on another call soon.
Okay, yes.
All right. I'll see you, Alyssa and Kathleen. I think there's a Samantha on too. I don't know. So thanks for joining, you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, team. Is Samantha, I don't know if Samantha is Lindsay's. Oh yeah, there she goes. Okay. All right. I think we got our team now. All right. Cool. All right. Hi, guys.
I missed you guys.
We miss you too.
Oh
Sorry,
my God.
I missed Memorial Day, so I had to cancel. It was a holiday. I couldn't have you guys get on a call on a holiday. So, no, it's so good to see you guys.
It's good to see you too.
How you doing, Trace?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Roller coaster. Woo!
Look at that arm.
I know.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Rebecca.
I mean, she's girl.
I'm getting Rebecca's arms.
You can see it. It's like that's your up and down, Tracy. Up and down and up and down.
It's so cool.
Oh wait, we're gonna have a competition.
Oh, all right.
No.
That's what I want.
That is for me going up on my last round of hammer by 5 pounds on everything until I couldn't pick it up. So literally I was in the gym doing flies with 25s like this.
Oh my God, look at that. You're a beast. You're a beast.
I love it.
Gosh.
Wow.
She's ripped.
I'm so proud of her.
Just wait till
Wow.
guys, because this is me at 127 pounds. I got 6 pounds to get back to where I was to chisel back out. This time I'm winning that $100,000. Screw you, Ansley, man.
You can have it next year. Next year's mine.
Awesome.
Yes,
Wow.
Sarah Ansley's
Look at
Ansley's coming to Nashville this year, so she's gonna be coming in. Yep, but next year her plan is to win that $100,000. So.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
So Ansley, what are you doing now? Are you still doing the 21 day fix?
I just started Body Beast.
Is it fun?
I'm really liking it because I'm a weights person like Rebecca. Although I will say I'm a little worried because I feel like I should be adding extra cardio somewhere.
Have you done the Beast cardio yet?
No, I haven't. I have a feeling I'm not going to like that one so much.
Oh, it's hard. But it's good.
But I just, I'm sitting there and I mean, believe me, I'm getting a workout, but I'm just like, I'm like, should I be doing more cardio?
I know it's a different mindset.
Mhm.
It is. So yeah, you just gotta follow the program. Just trust it. So I'm anxious to get back to working out tomorrow. I'm gonna do the hammer and chisel now for 60 days. I gotta do it. I want my butt higher again.
Awesome.
Well, I kind of lost focus with my dietary intake. The
okay,
second
Rebecca.
job was really stressing me.
I see your butt.
Oh my gosh, seriously? But
You're a nut. Hilarious. I like this girl.
Sarah, you gotta meet her in person, but she's moving to
I
Ecuador.
know. I'm already addicted.
She is.
You know, I finally downloaded my app. I get to see you all.
I don't know if that's a good thing. We get pretty creepy.
No, it's not.
I know. I have to flip back and forth to y'all because Rebecca's on a different page, and then
That's right,
Tracy
you're on the phone.
and Ansley and Lisa are on a different one. So I gotta see Rebecca and what she's doing over here.
She's so
Hilarious.
Oh my God. And Sarah, how are you doing? Because you're rocking it too you're still working hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good. I think I'm day 15 right now of 21 day fix, and I have 6 girls with me.
Good.
And I think I'm down 6 inches and 5 pounds, but I don't really need to lose any weight.
Good.
So I'm trying not to lose weight, but I need to lose more hips and thighs and arms. I want to. I'm trying to cut a little bit more in my arms. So the program right now is doing really good, and I have Tracy. I think you can agree. Our challenge group is really blowing up. There's a lot of response, and I'm just trying to do a lot of different live feeds and just trying to feel the waters for that, and then doing my like page with more live feeds on my like page, and just trying to feel people out and what they are comfortable with. But I'm trying to get more people participating in live feeds in our challenge group, which is not happening. But I think the participation right now is insane. We have a really solid group going on, and there's a lot of people that are actually taking place than I've ever had in my groups before. So I'm pretty
That's awesome.
excited.
You know, that's a good idea. So you're trying to have your challengers do live videos?
Yeah, because I want to make them more accountable.
That's a good idea.
And it's very, it's challenging. I'm watching one of the girls online. She's a coach, and I just kind of watch what she's doing in her challenge groups, and to make them more accountable is very, you know, everybody hates to do live feeds, and it's like super anxious and anxiety.